Ray, on a scale of 1 to 10, rate my Japanese knife.
0!
What?
I'm just kidding. I'm taking a look first.
What do you think?
Well, with the thickness right here, it's quite light, even though it says it's stainless steel. And there's a price tag here, 3,000 yen, which is around 20 something USD. Sharpness test.
100. That's quite sharp.
That's quite sharp. Pretty decent already. As you already know, Japanese knives are known for their hardness. They are usually harder than German knives because it's usually used to cut softer food, so you need the edge to be very thin and sharp. Let's start out with 50 Rockwell. For these sort of knives, we're gonna test.
What? Is this not even 50 Rockwell hardness?
And what am I scraping, man? There's a coating on it. I don't think that's the actual steel, man. Yeah, there's some sort of coating on it. That's not the actual steel. Let's try 55. Oh, okay. So the hardness is approximately in between 50 and 55. I assume 53 due to how it just stops. It's very scratchable. So due to its price, it's definitely not a hard knife. And on the box, it says made in Japan. This is one of the low-end knives you get from Japan. I don't know what to say, man. It just doesn't feel like a very good knife. See the pattern here? So this is called a hamon, which is usually created by a softer layer of steel overlaid on top of a harder steel, which is a semi, which is 3-layer steel. Then you can see those sort of patterns created by the softer steel, or maybe for some non-stick abilities, but I don't think it will be non-stick. Let's actually soak it in acid and see what will happen. Let's wait around 5 minutes.
Later.
Okay.
Not bad.
Seems like coating stayed on there, unlike the previous knives we did in the experiment. Nothing actually faded, steel is okay. One thing would be the practicability, because as we've soaked in acid, it's very corrosion resistant, means it will be hard to sharpen comparatively, because the more stainless the steel is, the more chromium the steel has, and it's harder for you to grind off the steel. The rest, it's okay. Not a bad knife for that money, but it's quite cheap. I mean, not price-wise, look-wise, and you don't have it in your hands. It's just too light, and sharp edges a bit too soft. Let's try it on a pro edge. 14 degrees. Yeah, still is too soft to be anything considered Japanese. I like the craftsmanship, but this not very recommended. Actually, 5 out of 10.